She was Loalwa Braz, the Brazilian singer who gave voice to one of the most unforgettable global hits of the early 90s, Lambada. At the age of 36, she became the lead singer of the French group Kaoma, and soon after, she recorded the sizzling track that would light up dance floors around the globe. While the song's origins involve unauthorized borrowing, there was no denying its explosive success. Sadly, Loalwa is no longer with us, and the final day of her life was heartbreaking. Loalwa began her singing career in the nightclubs of Rio de Janeiro. In the mid-1980s, she moved to Paris with the Brazilian music revue Brasil en Fête. She had no idea that she was on the verge of joining a new French group that would soon change her life forever, Kaoma, and record Lambada, the song that made her world famous. Kaoma was formed in 1988 by two French music producers, Jean-Georges Caracos and Olivier Lorsac. Olivier had recently visited Brazil, where he discovered an energetic and sensual dance called the Lambada. The rhythm inspired him, but when it came to the song itself, the producers crossed a line. The melody of Lambada was not original. It was taken from a 1981 song titled Llorando Se Fue, She Left in Tears, written and recorded by the Bolivian group Los Quiarcas. A few years later, Brazilian singer Marcia Ferreira released a dance version of the same song with the group's permission. That dance cover is the version Kaoma used in 1989 when they launched their own take on it, Lambada. The song soared to the top of international charts. The music video played on every major TV network. The single sold millions of copies, but the credits didn't mention the original creators. No permission had been given. Once Los Quiarcas discovered that their song had become a global sensation, they filed a lawsuit. They won, and Gonzalo Hermosa, one of the original composers, was officially credited for the melody. Kaoma disbanded in 1998, and Loalwa Braz went on to pursue a solo career. She recorded albums and toured internationally, but Lambada remained her most iconic performance. In later years, she left the spotlight and returned to Brazil, where she opened a small, peaceful hotel near the ocean, a personal refuge. But even in this quiet corner of paradise, danger found its way in. On January 19, 2017, heartbreaking news made headlines around the world. Loalwa Braz had been discovered in a burned vehicle on the outskirts of Saquarema, a small town in Brazil. That day, intruders entered her hotel. One of them was a former employee she had recently let go. What began as a robbery took a tragic turn. Loalwa resisted, a courageous decision that led to devastating consequences. The intruders forced her into her own car. In an effort to hide the evidence, they set the vehicle on fire. Investigators later found that approximately $4,000 and a platinum record awarded for Lambada had been taken from the hotel. The suspects were quickly identified and taken into custody. Their motives varied. Some claimed it was revenge, others greed. But the result was the same, an unimaginable loss. Loalwa Braz left us far too soon. She was 63 years old, a vibrant artist, a voice of a generation, and the unforgettable face of Lambada.